Hi, crafty friend, coming at you today with a fun new video where I'm showing you some different ink techniques that I like to use when I am BetterPressing. And this video is going to feature two really beautiful new to me press plates from Altenew. I am so excited to show these to you. And the first way I'm going to use this first plate, which is called Wildflower Whispers. It's very beautiful. I can't wait to foil this one day. But today I'm just going to focus on BetterPressing. But the first technique I'm going to use today is I'm going to use some fresh dye ink on this press plate. And that's a little bit odd or uncommon. Usually when you use a press plate, the fresh dye inks are not really what I would reach for first, but I wanted to see what this would look like with kind of more of like a watercolory, watery look to it. So it's going to look imperfectly perfect if you would go with me on that journey. I'm going to be ink blending with these, and I'm not really doing the traditional way of ink blending. I'm ink blending on the plate with the ink pads themselves. I'm first going to go in with the lightest color and then go in with the second darkest or second lightest and then third. So if there was 4 inks, I would use 1, 2, 3, 1 being the lightest, 4 being the darkest, and just making a gradual little progression all the way down to the darkest there. I'm running it through my platinum, which is an 8.5 inch. It's what I use for BetterPressing and glimmering. And look at that, really interesting background. And I'm going to do that again, and we're going to do some sentiment strips here in a little bit and just have some fun with this plate. I really am enjoying it. I love full panel plates. I'm going to give it a quick wash, ta-da, and we're going to do more ink blending. This time I'm going to use archival ink, again going in with the lightest color at the very top, then the middle color, and then the darkest color. And when I use big plates like this, I like to have my inks very inky. So I always like to refill them first. And that definitely helps give a great press plate look to projects. Now I do have an exclusive discount code for you, crafty friend. If you use the code JUSTINEPOCKETS from February 5th through February 12th, you can get free storage pockets that are 6.5 by 8.5. So that's a 10-piece set on any order over $99. So the instructions for that are going to be down in the description. If you would like to go ahead and use that, you certainly can. Now, I do want to just mention that this video is going to go up on the 8th of February. Yesterday, so on Saturday, I started a giveaway post on my Instagram. So definitely check that out as well. I'm giving away a $20 store credit to Altenew. Thank you to Altenew for that. And they are sponsoring that giveaway. So I just want to make sure I let you know about that opportunity for the giveaway, as well as the exclusive discount that I mentioned before. I will have all of those lovely details for you down in the description, as well as links to shop Altenew if you would like to use my affiliate links. That's always helpful. And if not, if you're just here for the lovely card making inspiration and whatnot, you can always support my channel by just hitting the like button and sharing this video to a friend who enjoys card making as well. I really appreciate that, and I thank you in advance. Also, I'm making several cards here today, so I would absolutely love to know your favorite down in the comments. So be on the lookout, a bolo, if you will, for your favorite as we go along here. Again, I've cleaned off my plate, and I've got this beautiful press plate. I just had to look at it again. If you see it there, you're going to know what I'm doing next. Ooh, I'm pulling out my big black ink pad. This is my black archival ink, and I re-inked it just for you. Just for this video. Look how gorgeous this is with this press plate. This press plate is so dainty cute, And with it being solid black ink, I just love it. It just like hugs my brain, if that makes any sense. Wait till you see what it looks like on the paper. So gorgeous. By the way, I am using BetterPress paper. I will have that linked down below as well, but it takes the ink and it holds it, and that paper gives that press plate a chance to press into the paper. Oh, love it. Now, here's something a little special. I have a DIY ink pad and I just re-inked it there, and I have a pink and a blue, and in the middle I kind of let them blend together. So I think I used Wildberry and I don't remember the names. I will have them linked down below, but they are from the Spellbinders inks there. And this is the special Spellbinders ink pad that I DIY inked up. And I'm putting the blue side of the plate in the middle and then flipping it and having the pink on the outside. And just wait. I think this is going to end up being my favorite card, but maybe you'll have a different favorite. I'm going to use this ink pad again in this video to use it with another BetterPress plate called Magical Peony from Altenew. And that press plate from Altenew is stunning. I absolutely see myself pressing that out and using some watercolors in the future. But thanks to Melanie, my BetterPress babe bestie, I feel like I've been watching her watercolor and now I want to watercolor again. Speaking of Melanie and I are BetterPress babes, and we will be having a live event or a live show on my channel later this month. And we love to have you join us. The link for that live stream will be in the description of this video. Isn't that stunning? Huh. This press plate is so gorgeous. I adore it. I just love the different looks that you can get. Whether you're using the fresh inks from Altenew or an archival ink from your stash, you're going to get something so gorgeous. Now just look how big and beautiful this Magical Peony press plate is. I love this. Now, something that is going to be on my wish list is the coordinating stencil for this press plate. Yes, there is a stencil for it. You can actually get it as a bundle, which is a great deal, or you can just get it as a stencil. So if you don't really care for better pressing, which that's fine, whatever, you do you, boo. You can also just grab this as a stencil, and it is stunning as a stencil. I have not tried it for myself, although I have been looking at several examples on the Altenew website where individuals have crafted with just a stencil, and it is just so gorgeous. And they've used the really pretty paste, the shimmer relief paste with that stencil. Get right out of here. Now, what I'm doing on mine here is I started with some red ink, and then I'm just kind of randomly dabbing the black ink kind of all over. Now, sad little tale about this press plate here, or this press that I did. It looks great right now, although I dropped an ink pad on it later. Womp womp. So you're never going to see this again, but it's fine. It was pretty. It had its purpose for this video, and I can always recreate it because press plates you can use multiple times. Now, if no one has ever told you before, remember you can use any paper, any ink with press plates. You're going to get different results. So you can use watercolor paper, you can use BetterPress paper, you can even use vellum. You can use crisp ink from Altenew, you can use archival ink, you can use Versamark heat embossing ink. It does not matter what you use. Just get creative with your stash and your different papers and inks, and you can create so many different looks with these press plates. I'm telling you, it is so fun just to play around, and that is really what I wanted to show you here with this video, is you can do so many fun things with one product. I know that, budgets might be a little tight. If you grab one item like a press plate, you can totally make several different cards that look completely different from each other with items that you already have. So if you're looking for something new to bring in, grab one press plate and you'll be good. Now, here is a little hack. Watch this. I want my flower to be going the other direction than my other card. So actually I'm going to do this twice because I went kind of fast there the first time. But remember, anytime you're pressing, it's going to be a mirrored image. So I'll do it again. Here's what I have on my card. I want the flower to open toward the middle of the card. I'm going to put a magnet behind there and it's really holding it in place. Then I'm going to put it on my press plate area, take the magnet off, and ta-da, it is right in place. This is my favorite hack to use with sentiments, and it's just fantastic. If you have any questions, let me know down below. Now I am going to take this DIY ink pad again and just turn the pink all the way around in the center of this beautiful peony flower, and then it will look like this flower is glowing. You guys, this is so cool. I love it so much. Also, friendly reminder about the press plates. You can hot foil with them or you can press them. And I really think that that's a fun way to stretch your supplies. It's kind of like having a press or a foil plate and a stamp all in one. Oh, isn't that so gorgeous? Get right out. Next, I'm going to take some sentiments from my stash from Altenew. There's these great one and go press plates that you can get a bunch of different sentiments. So you'll see them used on that last card that I just made, and now it says "so happy for you." So cute. And then I'm also going to take another stamp and die set from Altenew that is really beautiful. It's again a bundle, so it's called Creative Labels. And you can go ahead and add that with the stamp or the stamp and die and create these beautiful little sentiment focal points on your projects like you see here on the screen. So I hope that you have enjoyed today's video. As I said before at the beginning, please go ahead and pick your favorite from the cards you see on the screen. Be sure to check out the exclusive offer that I have down below in the description for you. And head over to Instagram for that giveaway post and you'll see more projects over there. I know that you'll be inspired, at least I hope so. And you can check out that $20 giveaway that I am giving away with Altenew. So thank you again for Altenew to sponsor that giveaway. And I hope to see you over in the chat at our BetterPress Babes live event later this week with my bestie, Melanie Smith. All right, well, have a great rest of your day, crafty friend. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to be a blessing. Hey, babe. Bye. It's me, Justine, interrupting this video. Have you ever BetterPressed? Do you have a BetterPress that is sitting somewhere in your crafty space looking at you? Maybe you bought it. Maybe you're scared to take it out. Maybe you've loved it and used it and made beautiful things already. No matter what your situation, you crafter can join the BetterPress Babes. Melanie Smith and I, my best crafty buddy, we have started a whole awesome community all about BetterPress. So you can join us monthly on our channels. Depending on the month, it might be on my channel, it might be on Melanie's channel, but we do live events every single month. We have fantastic sponsors, we do fun giveaways, and it's a great time to ask questions live and in person with us through our YouTube videos. So you can join the Facebook group BetterPress Babes on Facebook. I will have that linked in the description of this video. And also you can join Melanie and I on our lives. We absolutely love interacting with you all in the chat. So please join us on our lives. And if you subscribe to our channels, you can be notified for the live events. We just want you to have a great time with your BetterPress, just like us. So join the BetterPress Babes on Facebook, and we will see you on our next Babes Night Out, which is our live event. Maybe you will be one of the winners of our next BetterPress Babes Live fun crafty giveaway. We shall see. See you there.